There comes a moment in many people's healing journey when they quietly ask themselves, will I ever feel like myself again? Trauma has a way of making us feel disconnected, not only from other people, but from our own thoughts, emotions, dreams, and identity. It can leave us constantly questioning ourselves, doubting our worth, or feeling like we're simply surviving instead of truly living. The beautiful truth is that healing isn't about becoming the person you were before the pain. It's about becoming someone who knows themselves more deeply than ever before. Owning yourself means reclaiming your voice, your choices, your values, and your sense of safety. It's not a destination you reach overnight. It's a journey made up of small, meaningful steps. The first tool for healing is learning to regulate your nervous system. Trauma doesn't just affect your memories, it changes how your body responds to the world. Even when you're physically safe, your nervous system may still behave as though danger is around every corner. That's why healing doesn't begin by forcing yourself to think positive. It begins by helping your body experience safety again. Something as simple as taking slow, deep breaths, stretching gently, spending time in nature, or sitting quietly without distractions can send a powerful message to your brain. In this moment, I am safe. Every time your body experiences genuine safety, you're teaching your nervous system that life is no longer controlled by the past. The second tool is becoming curious about your emotions instead of judging them. Many people who have experienced trauma learn to suppress their feelings because expressing them once felt unsafe. Over time, they stop asking themselves what they feel and start focusing only on getting through the day. But healing begins when you create space for your emotions without criticizing yourself for having them. Instead of asking, what's wrong with me? Try asking, what am I feeling right now? And what might this feeling be trying to tell me? Your emotions are not your enemy. They are signals pointing toward needs that deserve attention. Listening to them with compassion helps rebuild trust with yourself. The third tool is writing your own story instead of letting trauma write it for you. Trauma often convinces people that they are broken, weak, or somehow responsible for what happened, but those are stories created by pain, not by truth. Journaling can become a powerful way to reconnect with your authentic voice. You don't need perfect words. Simply ask yourself questions like, who am I becoming? What do I need today? What kind of life do I want to build from this point forward? Every honest answer reminds you that your identity is much bigger than the hardest chapter of your life. Your past may explain your wounds, but it doesn't get to define your future. Another essential tool is practicing self-compassion. Many survivors become experts at criticizing themselves. They replay mistakes, blame themselves for things they couldn't control, or expect themselves to heal faster than any human realistically could. But healing doesn't grow in the presence of constant self-judgment. It grows where compassion exists. Imagine speaking to yourself the way you would speak to someone you deeply love who had experienced the same pain. You wouldn't shame them for struggling. You would remind them that healing takes time. Offering yourself that same kindness doesn't make you weak. It creates the emotional safety needed for real growth. One of the most empowering parts of owning yourself is learning healthy boundaries. Trauma often teaches people to ignore their own needs in order to avoid conflict, gain approval, or keep others happy. As a result, they say yes when they want to say no, over-explain themselves, or carry responsibilities that don't belong to them. Healing means recognizing that your needs matter too. A boundary isn't about controlling other people, it's about protecting your peace. Every respectful no you give to something that drains you becomes a powerful yes to your well-being. The people who truly value you will respect your boundaries because healthy relationships don't require you to abandon yourself. Healing also requires surrounding yourself with people who make you feel emotionally safe. Trauma can create the belief that you have to handle everything alone, but humans are wired to heal through connection. Safe relationships are those where you feel accepted without pretending, where your feelings are heard instead of dismissed, and where respect exists even during disagreement. You don't need dozens of people. Sometimes one trustworthy person who listens without judgment can remind you that not every relationship has to repeat the pain of the past. Finally, remember that healing isn't only about looking backward, it's also about choosing how you want to live today. Every small decision that aligns with your values helps you reclaim ownership of your life. Maybe it's taking care of your health, learning a new skill, expressing your creativity, or simply giving yourself permission to rest without guilt. These actions may seem ordinary, but together they create a powerful message. My past may have shaped me, but it no longer controls me. Healing isn't measured by never feeling pain again. It's measured by your growing ability to choose yourself, even on difficult days. If there's one message to remember, it's this. Trauma may have changed your life, but it doesn't have to become your identity. You are not defined by what happened to you. You are defined by the courage to keep showing up, to keep learning, and to keep choosing yourself one day at a time. Owning yourself isn't about becoming perfect. It's about coming home to who you truly are beneath the fear, beneath the pain, and beneath the survival. And every small step you take toward that version of yourself is already part of your healing.